Hey guys, it's Jackie. I wanted to come on here and film a video. I'm driving home from my corporate office at my work. So I've got about probably an hour and a half on the road. So I wanted to film a video that was more like a chat video. So I won't be looking a lot at my viewfinder or like at the video, but at least just know that I'm safe and I'm not doing anything illegal as I'm driving. But I wanted to come on here. I wanted to do a video that was a little bit different. I've kind of done one like this a little bit ago. I do have some hauls coming and I've got some things to show you guys, but I wanted to touch on a subject that sometimes is a little bit hard to master, and I by no means am perfect or have this all down pat. Every time I drive by this one dealership where I had a flat tire, I always get real bitter because they wouldn't help me. I drive a Ford and it's a Chevy dealer. Sorry, I digress. Anyways, this kind of goes along with what I'm going to talk about. So I have a long time to be on the road and I have some time. I want to talk about ways to feel happy or to look happy. And this is kind of touchy, and I'll give you a reason why. Probably it'll be 2 years I worked at this other job, and I'm not going to give a lot of details because it really doesn't matter. It was just a different situation. It's not in the nursing home where I am now. I've been here 2 years with the job that I do now. But over 2 years ago, I worked at a building, and I got accused of being too happy. And people wanted to know what drugs I do or what drugs I take, and nobody could be this happy and that my smile was fake. And I don't know about you guys, but being bullied as an adult sucks just as much as being bullied as a kid. I don't know if you guys have dealt a lot with bullies. I did a video, and if I remember, I'll link it down below. I did a video a couple of years ago when I worked at that building about adult bulliness and, being bullied as an adult. But, a lot of times, like when you get accused of like what is perceived as like negative talk, like for example, like you're too fat, you're too tall, you're too skinny, you're too short, like you fill in the blank, But to be accused of being too happy and that your smile is fake and what drugs do you take is very offensive. Being accused of something you didn't do, or, being called nasty names or derogatory terms too are negative. But I thought a lot about it, and I choose almost every single day to wake up and be happy. And a lot of times, I guess that comes across as fake. People are looking at me. I don't normally vlog in my car. I'm going to try to do better. But people look at you and they're like, oh, she must be on drugs. Like, what drug do you take? You can't be this happy. You can't always have a smile on your face. Well, the alternative is not fun. Now, by nature, I consider myself, I'm stopped at a light, just in case you're wondering. I'm trying to readjust this because my hand's going to start going numb, and I am stopped. You can probably tell. But by nature, I am a pretty negative person, and that might come as a shock to you. I always jump to the worst case scenario. Like in my head, somebody will say something like, oh my gosh, a tree fell down outside, and I'll be like, oh my God, it smashed all the cars. Like I always think of the worst case scenario. That's like a horrible example. So I have to tell myself and talk myself into being happy because I'm very critical and I probably judgmental at times. And so I try really, really hard to come across and be happy. It is a choice. I can wake up every morning and I can say, oh my God, my life sucks. Like go to my past, like my first marriage failed. I don't practice the religion I was raised in. I'm going to hell. My mom died of a drug overdose. Like you fill in the blanks with your story. And I could walk around and be like, oh my God, my life sucks. But I don't. I choose to say, okay, yep, life threw me some lemons, let's make lemonade. And I choose to be happy. I choose to laugh. I choose to try to have a better attitude. It's kind of funny. And here I go scratching my head again. It's funny because my cousin Jamie, I'll send her a text and I'm like, this and that happened. I'm really upset, blah, blah, blah. And then she'll say, now send me something happy. And it will stop you in your tracks. It's like, oh my God, I just spouted just negative verbal venom, blah. I puked negativeness up. And I'll sit there and I'll think, you know what? She's right. So then I'll send her like good, positive stuff. Like, for example, when my bathroom flooded, I was like, poor me. Now, thank God we have more than one bathroom, but in the moment, you're like all caught up in, oh my God, we have a water leak. My bathroom's ruined. We have to replace this bathroom. Is insurance going to pay for this? What are we going to do? How are we going to come up with this and that, whatever. And then probably less than 24 hours later, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm getting a new bathroom. I get to pick everything out, a fresh start in my bathroom, the one that I use the most, and it's going to be beautiful. So you can see where your mind will take you. And this kind of goes along the lines of the positive affirmation and positivity. Like what we put out there is what we bring back. And a lot of times, like my management team at work, we talk a lot about being positive. And I guess I'm going to be unapologetic. If you think I'm too happy and I'm not your cup of tea, that's your problem. And I'm not going to carry around your burdens and your negativity. I'm just going to continue to do me and my immediate home and my family, my husband, my cat and dog, my family. If you put into me, I'm going to put into you. And my New Year's resolution, and this is like almost 5 months into 2019, was to treat others how they treat me. And I'm going to stick with that. So this video, I'm kind of going to tell you a couple of ways. I might title it 5 Ways to Feel and Look Happy Immediately. Smile. It doesn't hurt anyone for you to smile, say hello, good morning, how are you? You don't have to sit there and have a full-fledged conversation with people, but it doesn't hurt you to smile. So I would say the first thing is change your outlook. Just put a little pep in your step. I work in customer service, so a lot of my job revolves around giving good customer service. So I think sometimes my expectations from other people or like out in the world in the community are a little bit higher. It's like if you've waited tables and you get waited on and you have really bad service, your expectation is different because you gave good customer service and waited tables good. So I would say, honestly, change your mindset. Leave your problems, especially when you're dealing with other people and you're in a people business or the healthcare or whatever you might do. Remember that you're not the only one. You're not the only one that deals with problems, and you're not the only one that has problems. Leave that at the door and do your job. Like, just give good customer service. Be happy. Fake it till you make it. And honestly, like if you walk around and you're just like that, or you don't respond to people, or you don't look them in the eyes or whatever, you can change the dynamic and the atmosphere around you just by faking it until you make it. And sometimes you have to keep putting in. You might not see results immediately, but I would say, like, get up, brush your hair, brush your teeth, make your bed, clean off the clutter off your bathroom counter when you get home from work. Just little things. Face problems head on. And I'm preaching to myself too. Trust me, I'm not just telling you guys this. Like, I like to look back at my videos and say, okay, Jackie, you got this. You can do this. Like, honest to God, if you want people to treat you well and to go far in life and be successful, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. The golden rule. Especially like in healthcare, like, I deal with the geriatric population. I treat people the way I want someone to treat my parent or my grandparent, or even myself. So I just want to spread that out there. Like, fake it till you make it, put a smile on your face. Try to continuously, like if you have a negative mind, like I have to tell myself, Jackie, turn that off. Like, let's think of something good. So we can do this together, you guys. So here it is, a car vlog for you, how to feel happy or look happier. Like I said, I'll title this like something catchy, like maybe it'll be like what do they call that, clickbait? Like, I don't know. We'll do something. But I hope you guys are doing good. I've got some reviews coming up. I wanted to circle back around on a couple of candles for you guys. So other than that, I hope you have a great day. It's hump day. I'm driving home. The sun is out. I'm getting ready to drive through Detroit, which is always, I just like driving through Detroit and just seeing the city. I live in the suburbs of south of Detroit. So when I come through and just like look around at the city, I don't know. I enjoy it. So anyways, I hope you guys are doing good. I'm getting ready to move a little bit faster, so I'm going to get off here and I will talk to you guys soon.